Welcome to Big Show Entertainment Network. I'm Super Dave Rains on location at MileHi Con here in Denver, Colorado at the Hyatt Regency, and I'm honored and pleased to be joined by two lovely authors. So let's see, it is Corinne O'Flynn and Wendy Terrien. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me, Corinne, about your work. Tell me about your work.
I write fantasy and mystery, and I have one series out right now. This is Song of the Sending is book one in the Expatriate series, and it's about a carnival kid in California who's magical with his magical clan, who finds out that his family's been hiding him because somebody is hunting him for his power. And so this is the beginning of this adventure where he's going to be, of course, saving the world.
Wow. So how old is he at the time that
He's 17 in this book. He's 17 when the book opens, and the series, the trilogy that I have planned out now takes place over the course of like a year and a half. So he's 17, 18 over the course of this series.
Right. So how does he determine or find out about his powers?
So he was born magical. He could always communicate with animals, and his carnival clan is from another world, and they told him from the beginning that they were the last to escape their world before it was destroyed. But then a messenger comes to tell him something, and when the messenger comes, the bad guys come because they're tracking the messenger. And then the whole thing explodes, and he discovers that not only has their world not been destroyed, but his family's been lying to him the whole time and hiding him here because they knew that he was being hunted.
Wow, that's amazing. So is this your first book, second book, third book?
It's the first one that's published, yes.
Awesome, congratulations.
Thank you. No, so this is my first one that I have released into the world.
Right.
But no, it's not the first thing I've written. And I have another book one coming out for the end of the year.
Oh, that's great. Well, we're always working, folks.
Yes, it never ends.
Right. So, Wendy, tell our folks, tell our fans about your writing and what you're working on and what you're getting ready to release, and what's your favorite book that you've written.
Oh, that I've written? Well, the first one.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, always. It's always the first one.
My favorite book, because I wrote it, and it is the first one. It just came out this year. It's The Rampart Guards. It's YA fantasy.
Right.
And it's about a boy who finds out creatures like Bigfoot and Mongolian deathworm and Kappa and all sorts of other ones actually live among us, but we don't see them because of a shield that protects us from their energy.
Right.
Someone's trying to tear that down, and he gets involved in saving the world from that happening.
Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. So, how does it feel to be at a literary con like MileHi Con?
Oh, this is amazing. I'm a little bit jealous that I'm not as brave as a lot of these people to dress up and change my hair color, and I admire it.
To do cosplay.
Yes, I admire it. So I'm getting inspired every time somebody walks by, and you'll probably, sorry to the camera as I
No, that's
my
fine.
eye wanders.
Yeah. I've been doing a little of that myself. I'm a little bit more trained, so getting a little bit more used to it. Yeah. It's like, stay focused.
Check it out.
Yeah. No, you can do it. If I can do it, I'm gonna get a Superman costume. Super Dave, of course.
Yeah.
So we can all cosplay.
Okay.
I mean,
This time next year, we'll be here.
We could do a theme. Let's do a theme one next year.
okay.
Wonder Woman.
Super Dave and his fantastic league of authors.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I think we got to do it. We got to do it.
Okay.
We're gonna do it.
Okay.
So,
Food's ready to go there.
awesome. So, let me ask you, who inspired you to write?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so from the beginning of time as a reader, I think the thing that made me get sucked into the world of not necessarily fandom, but fandom of a genre is Stephen King. Reading Stephen King well before I was supposed to left a mark.
Yeah, absolutely.
But nowadays, I am most inspired by the not the work necessarily of, I mean, I love, Neil Gaiman is the author that I think of most often when I think of my inspiration, and it's not necessarily because of the fantastic work he's doing, it's because he's doing so many different types of work creatively. He's writing and he's producing and he's just doing so many different kinds of things, but then when you see him speaking and being interviewed and other people who have met him, he's still so who he always was. He hasn't lost touch with what drives him to create, and I am inspired by that. I want to be Neil Gaiman when I grow up.
Wow, that's cool. I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up. I haven't grown up yet. But yeah. So who inspired you to write?
I think it was more just me. I loved the stories I was reading, and I wanted to tell stories like that. There wasn't really one particular one. There were so many, and I'm the worst at having to pick a favorite. I had a panic attack when you said pick your favorite because I thought you were going to say author or book, and I can't do it.
How about your favorite YouTube star?
Super Dave.
Oh, that guy, he is awesome.
He's so good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, let me ask you about, J.K. Rowling is coming out with another, well, they're doing another film. Actually, they're going to do 5, I think.
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, so what do you think about Fantastic Beasts?
I can't wait to see it. It looks so good.
It does look good.
Doesn't it look good?
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm giddy. And Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah. I saw the first 15 minutes of Doctor Strange.
And Wonder Woman. Did you see the Wonder Woman trailer?
I saw the Wonder Woman trailer, yeah.
Oh, Wonder Woman is my favorite favorite superhero.
Yeah, I'm a big DC guy. So
I just love Wonder
Superman's my
Woman.
guy.
I just love her origin story and how she's, like, through the years, how she's changed from, like, there's so many different stereotypes through the different generations when she was written and who she is today. Like, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I do too.
But Fantastical Beasts.
Oh God, I think it might be better than the original Harry Potter. I really do, and I like Eddie Redmayne. So.
Blasphemy.
I know, but
oh my God!
I'm just telling you.
It's a different kind of.
Wait, Corinne, don't leave me. Yeah.
I think it's fantastic, and I think it's one of the reasons why it is so fantastic is because of how wonderful Harry Potter was.
Yeah,
it is. And we all got to enjoy that as books and then as movies and then as the fandom and Pottermore, and it makes Fantastical Beasts, it's almost a nostalgia that's bringing us back into that world. And I think that's part of it. You can't have the one without the other, not just because it's come from it, but because of what it was.
Right.
So I can't wait, and I'm so happy that Eddie Redmayne is.
I am too. I think the only thing that I kind of have a little bit of pause is I'm not sure that whoever they make the villain will be as great as Voldemort. What do you think?
He's iconic. That's an iconic villain. I mean, when you describe a bad guy in anything, that name comes up. Just like
along with
Hannibal
Darth Vader.
Lecter, and these are the ones that he's right at that top of that list of bad guys.
Right. So, the other nice thing about this movie is it takes place in America, as opposed to England. Yeah. So we get to show that we have magic people here. So, and I think
all Muggles.
Yeah, exactly. I think in America they call we're not all Muggles. So I think they call them non-magic in the movie in America.
The American Muggles.
Yeah, are non-magic. Yeah. So, all right. So, ladies, thank you so much for being on Big Show Entertainment Network and Super Dave Raines in the Big Show at MileHi Con. So, for Corinne Flynn.
Oh, Corinne O. Flynn.
O. Flynn, excuse me. I forgot the O. It's like leaving out the S in Raines.
It's like, did you really need to add the O to the Flynn? Like, isn't it Irish enough?
Yeah, exactly. So, for Corinne O. Flynn, so do you like U2? I'm a big U2 fan.
U2 the band?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm like YouTube. I'm like, yeah, I like YouTube.
No, YouTube.
I
Bono.
love U2. Oh
I do too.
Like
I do
the
too.
Struggles.
Oh, we'll have to talk later.
Yeah.
So for Corinne O'Flynn and Wendy Terrien.
Yes, I also like U2.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to talk about music now. U2, Coldplay, you name it.
Yeah.
So for for these lovely ladies and awesome authors at MileHi Con, I'm Super Dave Raines. Until next time, own the love. Thanks, ladies. That was